Welcome to Sussex Commentary Corner, the space where noise is stripped away, narratives are challenged, and uncomfortable truths about power, image, and legacy are laid bare. Here, we sift through royal myth-making, media theatre, and public perception to uncover what really unsettles the monarchy. Not gossip, not headlines, but impact. And today's reality is impossible for the establishment to outrun. The British royal family may hold titles, properties, ceremonies, and taxpayer stipends, but impact, relevance, and purpose are earned, not inherited. And that is exactly why the institution remains quietly, persistently, endlessly pressed by one figure they tried so desperately to sideline, Prince Harry. Because here is the irony the palace cannot shake. The son they once branded as the spare is the one rewriting what service, duty, and connection truly look like in the modern world. He does not live in Britain. He does not claim a penny from taxpayers. He does not wave from gilded balconies or hide behind ceremonial symbolism. Yet somehow, he is doing more for the British people, and for the very nation that pushed him out, than those still funded by the public purse. And that truth stings. It lingers. It echoes. Not because Harry declared himself anything, but because through action, compassion, and authenticity, people have decided for themselves. This is what leadership feels like. This is what presence without privilege, and service without spectacle, actually looks like. The man they tried to diminish became the standard they cannot reach. The royal machine depends on optics, appearances over substance, ribbons cut, plaques unveiled, cameras invited, headlines orchestrated. But Harry walked away from the script. And instead of disappearing, he flourished. He built platforms, not photo ops. He championed veterans, mental health initiatives, and community-centered causes without a financial tether to the crown. Every project carries intention rather than obligation. Every effort feels human rather than staged. And, honestly, that is unsettling. Because the comparison writes itself, and it isn't flattering to those still wearing diamonds funded by the taxpayer. They are paid to represent the nation. He chose to serve without being paid to do so. They inherited relevance. He earned it. They cling to symbolism. He creates impact. And no press spin can rewrite the difference people can feel. Serving a country he no longer calls home, yet still outshining those who do. The most piercing truth is this. Harry is doing more for a country he doesn't even live in than many who are publicly funded to do so. From veteran initiatives that restore dignity rather than optics, to community programs rooted in empathy, his presence feels tangible even from oceans away. The work carries weight because it is not ceremonial. It is lived, personal, and deeply emotional. And while his projects uplift and connect, the institution he left behind seems stuck in the theatre of duty, rigid, defensive, and desperately protective of image rather than purpose. That contrast burns. It exposes just how hollow tradition can feel when it is not grounded in humanity. He became what the institution could never manufacture. Harry did not chase power. He rejected it. He did not cling to position. He walked away from it. Yet somehow, his influence grew. The public recognizes authenticity when they see it. And, really, many have made up their minds. He represents something real. Whether the palace approves or not. Whether the tabloids shout or not. Whether the institution accepts it or not. To countless people across Britain and beyond, the truth stands firm. He is the people's prince, the leader by spirit, not by crown. He is, in their eyes, Britain's king in heart, purpose, and connection. Either they like it, or they don't. And that more than anything else is why the royal family remains forever pressed.